What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Parrot Press. So first things first, yes, I have got a big gnat bite on my face, so let's just get that out of the way. But today's video, we're going to be talking about Matchday 2, how I got on, the rewards I got, and looking ahead at Matchday 3 as well, and any strategies that I've got going into that Matchday. Right, first things first. Neuer and Van Dijk have been awful. I mean, Van Dijk hasn't been awful in terms of playing, and I suppose Neuer's made some good saves, but in terms of Sorare, they're just not what I needed. I would have been better going with Diego Costa, especially in this match day, which was the sort of toss-up before I submitted and confirmed my squad. But I wasn't expecting a clean sheet against Spain. I was expecting a bit more AA than the 34 that he got. Well, he didn't get 34 AA, but you know what I mean. He actually got minus 1.1. Error that led to shot, -5 straight away, and a goal. Lovely. Anyway, Germany's not really been it. It was a good game, Germany-Spain, but I expected Spain to come up with that winner. To be honest with you, I think that they dominated it in the midfield. Don't know what's going on the screen there, but dominated it in the midfield. But is what it is. We've got to move on. Virgil van Dijk again, not great. Ecuador, I expected a clean sheet. Before all of this, I had VVD in, and I was saying that I expect 3 clean sheets, or at least 2. And we've got 1, but Ecuador, yeah, I don't know. I mean, what's going on with Enner Valencia? Because when he was in the Premier League, he was all right. He was okay. But it just seems like some of these players turn up for their country and absolutely smash it and just dominate. And that's why people will love the Euros and the World Cup and things like that. I get it. But obviously, when you're playing Sorare, you don't really want that. But VVD, he's been, I'm still expecting, we'll come on to this in Matchday 3, I'm still expecting him to have a big score. And hopefully it's going to be Matchday 3. But so far, for the points that he cost, which was around, I think it was 17, he has not lived up to that whatsoever. Then we've got Di Maria. We're a bit lucky here, because his AA wasn't the best. It was 7.5, but he did provide that assist. Really, it was just a sort of a cut back to the edge of the area for Messi to obviously go ahead and do his business and put it in the back of the net. But then he got subbed. I expect him to play the 3rd game, but again, maybe I was umming and ahhing at the last minute whether it was a Modric, I know he's a bit more, but an Eriksen or Højbjerg or a Bruno Fernandes. And I think we all know that if I would have picked Bruno, we would have been in a much better spot than what we're in at the moment. But at least he got a decisive return, because if he didn't get that, then it would be an abysmal week. Griezmann, what an animal. You know, I said this at the beginning, when he plays for France, he's, especially in top tournaments, he is outstanding. Another great return, a 32 all-round score, and he got the decisive as well for Mbappe's goal. Yeah, what a pick, really. What a pick. He's fantastic. Really good. And I expect good things moving forward for him and for France as well. And then lastly, as we know, Lionel Messi, well, goal and an assist. AA wasn't fantastic, but again, for a forward, I suppose 11.6 is okay. But yeah, popped up with the goal and assist, rescued and saved Argentina, even though he wasn't having the best game in the world, and with the captain's armband as well. So overall, this left me 22,346 out of 500k. So decent, you know, you're finishing in a good percentage up there, but not enough to win this tournament. And I think that's the kind of breaking news for this, is that I'm not going to be winning the Global Cup. I think that you've almost got to be in the top, maybe 150 to be really competing and see if some luck can go your way in the upcoming games. But let's talk about the rewards. So first off, I got this guy, Carvajal, as a National Series player to add to the collection. some people like these collection things. To me, I don't really care, but I'm probably going to keep them in my club just in case they become valuable in the future. If all of a sudden everybody wants to become a collector of NFTs and players and really put those countries together and have them in their club, but that is what it is. But this was my reward, Brozovic, which could have been worse. At least he plays, but he hasn't played great. The 45 and the 39, but even if you look at the other scores here, I mean, he's not a massive. Recently, I think back in the day he might have been, but in recent form, he's not fantastic in terms of Sorare scores. But he is a really good player. He plays in such a strong side with a strong midfield alongside Kovacic and Modric. And he's good to have on the bench. I'm not really sure how the bench works in a way. All of the players that are coming in your club now, do they add up to what your bench is? I mean, I guess they do because you can pick them, right? So at least he plays. He gets me 7 points if there's a tiebreaker. Now, for those who are looking at, if you referred somebody basically before the deadline, they signed up and entered into the team, you'd get a free, I think it was 9 gems, stars, points, whatever you want to call it, player. Now, the person that I went ahead and, I logged in and I was expecting some sort of reveal where you can obviously go in there, you see the countries come up like normal, and I didn't. When I went to set my lineup, I just saw this guy. He was just sitting in there. No, I didn't pick him. I'm sure I didn't pick him. I don't know if there's a way going back to see how much he was worth, but I'm sure I didn't pick this guy, and yet he's in my club. So I think he's my referral reward. Don't know, but I'm still not going to play him because if we look down here, he didn't play against Senegal and he didn't play against Ecuador. So I don't see him playing against Qatar because Netherlands do need the win to guarantee top spot and also progression into the next rounds. So what does that make my team look like? Here it is, same as the other one. But the most important thing, I think, that if guys are struggling what to or who to select, most important thing is that they play. Now, coming into the third round or the third match day of the Global Cup, you just need players that play. So if you've got somebody who's a risk, I don't know, I'm trying to think of it. So France are already through. Now, I don't think Griezmann's a risk, and from the research that I've done and some of the posts that have gone out on Twitter, I think that he plays. Now, does Mbappe play? Maybe because he want to chase that golden boot. But will Theo Hernandez play? From what I've seen, no. Will some of the other guys who played right back last time? I forget who it was, but Pavard might come back in now. They might change centre mids. Guendouzi might come in. Fofana might come in. So you've just got to get people out there that plays. The good thing is that the players that I've got is that none of them, apart from Griezmann, are confirmed as going through to the next round. So it's a massive game for Germany, and Germany are playing, I think it's, Costa Rica? Yeah, so I'm expecting really good things from this game week, actually, even though that there is a risk that some people get knocked out and things like that, and they're chasing the game. But if you said on any given day, Germany's playing Costa Rica, do you expect Costa Rica to score? The answer would be no. So all I'm asking for is a clean sheet from Germany, but I think that they win that game and I think that they go through. Virgil van Dijk, playing Qatar. Again, ask the same question. Do Qatar score against Netherlands any given time? No. Get the clean sheet and pop up with that goal that I keep talking about for Virgil van Dijk. Get that monster score in there. And all of a sudden I'm off to a good run. Now, anything can happen in the World Cup, as we've already seen. I know that, but I'm just taking probability, percentage of players doing well against weaker sides. Now, we talk about Messi and Di Maria, they're playing Poland. Now, that is not an easy game. I get it. But Argentina need to show up and they need to put some goals away and they need to qualify. So I expect him. He's started the first 2 games. I don't know why he wouldn't start the last game. I suppose there's a little bit of risk with somebody like an Alvarez coming in for him, considering he was subbed out early. But as we come on to I won't go into the arena, but as we've already said about Brozovic, I could put him in there, but I still think that Di Maria is going to play. Now, we've got about 3 hours until the deadline. So just jumping back to VVD, the good thing is that you're probably going to know 15 minutes before the deadline if the Netherlands are resting anybody, which I just don't expect them to do. But somebody like Depay might start. So you could bring him in if you've got him waiting in the wings, basically. So make sure that you're on Twitter, Discord, all those sort of things to just check out the early lineups. And then Griezmann, as I've already spoken about, I expect him to play. I don't think that they've got another number 10 in there that can do the job that he does. And at the same time, they don't want to be maybe losing this game. All of a sudden, Australia win miraculously and they finish second. They still need to top that group. And I expect them to win, even with a B-side out. But I expect Griezmann and I expect Mbappe to at least be starting. Now, Olivier Giroud, I don't think that he's going to start. I think Thuram starts up top there as well, so be careful if you've got him. But again, do your own research. This is me just sort of thinking out loud, seeing a few predicted lineups that are already out there as well. So all in all, when you look at this in terms of the matchups, in terms of the importance of these games, I'm actually quite excited, more so than maybe match day 1 because Griezmann was playing Australia and Germany, Japan, but Japan are a better side than Costa Rica. So I'm expecting really good things. Hopefully we can get high up on that leaderboard. At the moment, let's just jump back to the leaderboard here and I'll show you guys exactly where I'm at. Can you do overall on this? I don't know if you can. I don't know. Does anyone know how to do this? Do we have to go into my teams and then go into this way? Here we go. Leaderboard. Come on. Anytime. All right. Overall. Here we go. There we go. 28,000. And as I said, I think that you need to be in the top 150 really to be really competing. Now, the main thing is that even if you're something like, I don't know, 400,000 in this, you've still got a chance at winning these unbelievable rewards. And when I say unbelievable, really, I mean sort of podium up to maybe 200. You've got a chance at finishing in that 200 if you've got some good players to come. And each match day, it still gives you that belief that you can do something. So what I would say is, don't give up, guys. There's some amazing things that can happen in the World Cup. But the main thing is for match day 3, ensure that you have 5 players, 5 starters, or even if they're 80%, all of them, just get the players out there. For me, as I've said, I think all of these start. I don't know. I'm doubting myself with Di Maria, but I'm going to go ahead with this. I haven't got a better option really. Brozovic doesn't come in. I don't think Trent plays. My reward from the last time. But yeah, guys, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to see some more, continue with my German journey, not just through Global Cup, but everything else that's going to come, please hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below as to what your reward was, as to how your team's looking and what your expectations are. My next video is probably going to be around the 50 points that we're going to receive when we are redrafting some people. So I'll probably get a video out there and look at some of my targets, because I've already got some in mind, especially from the goalkeeper point of view and a defender point of view as well. I want a stack in there, and I think I know the country that I'm going to go for. So that'll probably be the next video. But good luck in match day 3, and as always, I will see you in the future.